part 3 of the Dell Latitude XT. Now, let's go on to the things about what I don't like about this machine. What I don't like is the fact that it is held in by one hinge, the screen. And there's a reason why I don't like that. Like, even though it's a tablet PC, which is cool, but within time, this may fail. I've disassembled this machine once already, and all the screws that were holding this hinge together for the screen were very loose. So I'm pretty sure one day, if I were to turn the screen around, it would just come right off. So I had to tighten those screws, and I'm pretty sure it puts a lot of stress on them with the constant opening and closing, the tilting, the turning. You know, that's too much for it, I think. So that's a definite problem. Also, when I was at school, one of the students wanted to look at it, and they were very close to walking over and picking it up by the screen. I said, It's a tablet PC, remember that. It's not being held in by two hinges, so you can't pick it up like this anymore. A lot of people seem to do that, and I'm one of them. There's no handles to grab onto, and you can't really scoop it up underneath. So, the screen is the best method. So, yeah, almost close to breaking my computer. Okay. Another thing that I don't like about it is that when I'm going to select something using my fingers, if I want to go to pictures, okay, we'll go to pictures. If I want to go to music, it has a hard time trying to select it. I'm trying to click that arrow button there. It's not working out. So that's where it becomes useless right there. And you have to use the pen. I don't have a problem using the pen, it's just sometimes it will click on something that I don't want. And if I'm trying to control the volume in Windows Media Player, it's not really effective. It jumps everywhere. So I might have to recalibrate the screen. I've already done that, but I don't think that was such a good idea. I think I should just leave it the hell alone, because it was working fine. Oh yeah, there's one flaw with the Eraserhead mouse. Everyone knows about the IBM ThinkPad A31. It is... Oh, here's the iBook. It's right there. There it is. With the IBM ThinkPad A31, I've experienced a number of issues with the track point. Every time when I were to move the mouse around, if I were to drag something, or just move the mouse in a video game or whatever, it would sometimes just drift off like that, and then would stop. And most of the times when I'm trying to drag something, the mouse would want to go this way when I'm trying to go this way. So it makes it really difficult trying to move it. So I might have to clean the contacts in this. I don't know. The keyboard, some thumb wear on the spacebar, but overall, this machine has barely been used. I don't see any wear on anything else, just the spacebar. So, yeah, you can definitely tell that this screen is wobbly. I'm going to put it in hibernation mode. I'm going to show you guys something. There's one feature or one problem with this machine that I fear the most. And this part was cheaply made, like very cheaply made. Wait for the son of a bitch to turn off. Oh yeah, there's another thing. I don't like the fact that it only has one speaker. On this side, that's how big the speaker is on that side. So clearly there's enough room to put a speaker here. Hey, see that? Heck, there's even that big chunk there. And on that side. So yeah, it would have been nice to have another speaker on this machine. But, you know, you get what you pay for. I think this computer is worth $200 or so brand new. Or probably more, because, you know, it's Dell, it's not Acer. So I'm gonna slide the battery pack out, which is very tight to pull out. You basically have to wiggle it. And there is the ultra thin battery pack. I think there's like 5 cells in this one spot, and they're small. They're just like the kind of batteries that your camera would take, about that size. So, here is the cheaply made part. This is the mini serial ATA hard drive. What's on top of it is just a piece of plastic. Nothing else. You can poke on it too, which isn't... See that? Look. That is not quality right there. If you look, you can see a faint circle going around. That's a big hole. And you can even see the platters right there. And this piece right here is all rubber. It's just stuck on there. It's not glued on it. It's just taped on there. You know, dust can get in there. Like, I know there's not much ventilation, but really, like, that is not much protection. That can easily break. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, this is very disappointing. My mother's netbook doesn't even have that over top. It's just a regular hard drive with a metal cover on it with a breather hole, and that's it. That's just disappointing. Yeah, so I'm worried that this might break. Gotta be really gentle and never poke the top. Because, again, you might touch the platters and ruin it. Okay. So, what else? What would have been nice to have added onto this machine is a webcam. There's clearly none available, but I can just plug in a USB webcam. There's no problem. It does have two microphones, one here and one there, so you get better sound quality when you're talking through it. It doesn't come with the hook latches. It's all magnetic. I feel like I'm using a MacBook. So, what's in the box? Well, we have a baggie to put the power cords in. This is my favorite part about the power adapter, or power supply. It's thin, and it has an extendable power cable that attaches to it. This is what it looks like originally without it, but you plug that in, extends it for you. Not too thrilled about this power cable. This is what came from the factory. Not very long for my purposes. But this cable here was sitting in my closet and it is super long. So there you go. I'm not using that one. So that solves my problem. Another favorite feature, the cigarette lighter charging adapter. Basically, plug that piece there into that hole, and then you plug this end into the laptop, you plug that end into the cigarette lighter, and there, you're on the road charging. Here is another favorite feature, the Dell Latitude XT CD drive, or Dell Latitude series CD drive. Now, I love the case that it came in. There's one thing I don't like though. Everyone knows that the Dell Latitude D600, or ever since the first D series started, they were using these CD drives. So my D600 that's in the closet is pretty much the same as this one, but twice as uglier and more damaged. This one is practically new. Since Dell is no longer making these colored notebooks anymore with these CD drives, they decided to use the spare CD drives that they had for their disc caddies. It's just an ordinary laptop CD drive. Pull it out. Ooh, almost dropped it. And there you go. You know, like, that's what disappoints me. If only it was black. You know, I think Dell just went through their parts bin and just got a caddy together and just used whatever they had for it. The new Dell notebooks that you see nowadays, they don't even come with these style CD drives. They're black. But anyway, here's the user's manual. Only 3 pages of instructions, and that's it. And finally, the Windows Vista installer CD. Thanks.